okay, I'm asking you tonight to join me on the couch to have a chat about the things that matter to you and the things that you need to say that perhaps people have told you it's not your right to say. If you have a story about abuse or being a victim of crime or any of those issues that go along with abuse and having people tell you that your voice has no worth, it has no merit, then I'm here to tell you it does. We need to be able to voice our pain. We need to be able to have our say on the things that are important to us that no one else deems important. We need to send a very clear message to governments the world over that we won't accept that our voice should not be heard. We won't be told any longer that what we have to say doesn't matter. So I'm inviting each and every one of you, no matter where you're from, if you would like to come sit on the couch and have your say, it would be my pleasure to allow you to say what you need to say, unedited, unscripted, just the things that matter and the things that may make a difference to someone else. I can only tell you that I have tried mainstream media, I have tried newspapers and I have tried magazines, and I have asked them all, please tell the stories of abuse survivors, tell the stories of victims of crime, and albeit they're not pretty, they will make a difference. Our voices collectively can bring hope, and I'm aware they can bring hope because for many years I've listened to the stories of survivors. I've listened to the plight of victims of crime, and it just keeps getting worse, and yet there's still no answers. We have rallies where people can go and speak, but the masses are through mainstream media. I can't give us mainstream media, but what I can give you is a platform through YouTube, which today, as far as I'm concerned, is getting as much exposure as mainstream TV. But who knows, we have all these reality shows. How about we have a reality show about the things that matter, our lives? I've shared for many years my own personal journey, and I have a friend in America who decided that because I had my say in truth and without contempt or arrogance, he realised that there was a way forward, and from that he wrote me the most beautiful poem. And I would like to share that poem with you because it gives us all hope. It reminds us all that when we can speak our mind and when we can tell our truths, that change can happen. And by telling our truths and by telling our stories, if we help one person, then we've had a success. Today, mental illness, people end up in prison. It's such a waste of life. Let's try to fight to break the cycle that comes from being an abuse survivor or a victim of crime, because the pathways keep leading us back to a place that's dark, and most of us that have been abused or most of us that have been victims of crime without seeing justice live in darkness for a lot of the time. So I'm going to leave you with a happy thought, and that is my poem called A Toolbox for Christmas, knowing that you're invited to my couch to have your say at any time. But for now, let me leave you with a poem from Danny Oredo. I got a unique toolbox for Christmas from my friend Kazzie this year. The box is full of treasured tools that will help me fix what I fear. The wrench of forgiveness to tighten my life. The pliers of knowledge to squeeze out the strife. The hammer of strength so I can smash through. The saw to cut off all that falls through. The nails of fortitude to reclaim my birth. The tape of numbers to measure my worth. The compass of foresight to know who I am. The square of value to remove Tinker's dam. She shared her pain in so many ways, her wisdom endowed to brighten my days. Humbled herself to expose her plight, so that I, Danny, might see the light. Amazing it is how some people care, without disregard of their own despair. My life will now continue to mend. Thank you, Kazzie, forever my friend. Not only did I make a friend, I now have another member of my extended family, and for that I'm truly grateful. But it just goes to show that if we share our voices, no matter how they are steeped, whether it be in darkness or in pain, talking about it somehow to people that care makes a world of difference. So on that note, I'll say good night, and I really do hope that you'll come share your voice and have a seat on the couch with Kazzie K.